For my last dish, I'm gonna make Szechuan and cumin lamb kebabs, which is inspired by the Far East edition of Opihr gin. To season these lamb kebabs, I'm gonna be using Szechuan peppercorns. Now, if you haven't used these before, Szechuan is it's a beautiful spice that almost smells really aromatic. These Szechuan peppercorns are from a region of Szechuan, and this region is known for its spice and heat. I first had this dish in Xi'an in northern China, and it's a melting pot of different cuisines. All of these flavors are from the spice road, and there's cumin, there's chili, there's Szechuan, and it all comes together in one beautiful harmony. To make the spice blend, I'm gonna heat up a frying pan just to about a medium heat and toast off the spices. This is really important in making this spice blend. I'm gonna add in these beautiful Chinese chilies because you want to just toast off the spices, and as you toast off the spices, they're gonna release their oils and beautiful aroma. To finish off this beautiful trio, we've got some cumin seeds. I'm gonna add to the pan. And we're gonna gently toast off the spices for a couple of minutes, but really low. You don't wanna burn the spices here, so be really, really gentle. You can see the color of the cumin has changed into a beautiful toasted brown. I'm gonna add these to the spice grinder. And we're gonna blend this into a fine powder. The smell of the spice mix is beautifully aromatic. There's heat running through there and also a back note of cumin. I'm gonna skewer up the lamb and then we're gonna season this up. This is lamb leg, but you could use shoulder as well. And I'm gonna skewer the lamb, just about 4 or 5 pieces per skewer. Just stick it on there. I first had this dish in Xi'an, China, and it was honestly one of the most magical moments because the lamb is so fresh and hot, and I had a cold drink in hand, and the flavors was like nothing I'd had before. And this is one of my favorite dishes. Just do one more. And we're going to be preparing our barbecue to be super hot. You really want that intense charcoal flavor, but you could also cook it over in the oven or a frying pan as well. Many options for this, and it's honestly one of my favorite dishes. I'm gonna season up the lamb with the spice mix. The colors of the spice mix and the flavors and the smells, it's just excellent. They're just gonna marinate there for about 10 minutes, and we're gonna prepare our chili oil. I'm gonna be making a chili oil. You can get it in a supermarket, but there's something really cool and magical about actually making a chili oil at home, and it's so easy as well, but you do have to be a little bit careful. I'm gonna take a frying pan and put it on a medium heat. I'm gonna take about 100 mils of any oil that you want. Rapeseed oil, veg oil, or sunflower oil. In a bowl, we're going to add chili flakes. Be quite liberal with this, with the chili flakes. And I'm gonna heat the oil up to about 160 degrees and then pour it over the chili flakes. You need to be really careful when you're doing this. You don't wanna heat the oil too much, and you want to be careful with your hands when actually pouring the oil over the chili flakes. I've got my lamb kebabs and they're now ready to barbecue. You could cook these in a frying pan and then stick them in the oven at about 180 for 5 minutes. You don't want to cook them too much. You just want to beautifully glaze them. But I'm going to choose to barbecue these beautiful lamb kebabs. We're ready to plate the lamb kebabs. It's really simple. All I'm gonna do is add the chili oil that we made earlier. The chili has infused into the oil and you've got this beautiful golden color. We're gonna add in some black vinegar. This is Chinese black vinegar. And it is one of my favorite vinegars. And if you can't get this, don't worry. A substitute would be balsamic. I'm just gonna plate these lamb kebabs, which are juicy, I mean, yum, onto the chili oil and the black vinegar. I'm gonna finish it off with a few sesame seeds. And that is Szechuan and cumin lamb kebabs with chili oil and black vinegar.